Hey guys, it's me, Samantha here today, and I wanted to kind of look at a dupe that I have in my stash. I haven't seen anybody do a video about this, and I figured I'd do one. It's not something that I think is incredibly popular at the time, but I'm obsessed with the Sheglam eyeshadow palettes and their shimmer formula, and I purchased a while ago the Rhapsody palette, and this is what the packaging looks like, and here's what it looks like on the inside. I'm just gonna peel away, so satisfying, and show you the shades. Now obviously I opened that up and I'm like, this looks so familiar, I feel like I have this palette, and I go through my drawer and sure enough, this is the Huda Beauty Pastels Lilac. And they're pretty much a dupe, so I figured let's compare the two. A lot of people, myself included, have kind of complained a little bit about Huda's 9 p.m. palette formula, that it's not its best. And I purchased this last spring and actually never used it. It's a spring palette, it's springtime, so what better time to try it and compare it to the Sheglam. So that's what we're gonna do today. So yeah, let's get started. I already put like my foundation and bronzer and some blush. I have a lip gloss on, and I'm gonna zoom you in and we'll get started. I am using Natural Daylight because it's bright enough in here for that, and if you hear a lot of noises, it's because we just got baby chicks, and also we just got a new basketball hoop, so all the kids are playing outside, playing with the chicks. It's really busy in the house, and there's only so much I could do about keeping everybody quiet, so that's that. So I'm gonna start with this eye being the Huda, and this eye will do Sheglam. And looking at the Huda palette, I'm going to use this shade here, and which I believe, comparing these two together, I believe this pan is the match, the closest one for it. So we're going to go in with that in the crease. And so exciting, I washed all my brushes. All right, I don't even know where we left off because there was like a military airplane going overhead, the kids were going crazy, my parents came and visited, so yeah, I'm not sure where we left off, but we're gonna try to do our eyeshadow now, and I'm gonna go into the shade Lily from the Sheglam on this eye. I already primed. I always have to remind myself to relax my eye, because if I do it like this and I get in the crease, that is my crease, but when my eye is relaxed, my crease is kind of right here. If that makes any sense. But I think that's a good base. Now I do have multiple of these brushes, so I'm going to go in with this clean one to the Lilac, Pastel Lilac from Huda, and take the coinciding shade that is unnamed onto this side. And I'll have to build this up. It seems just the same. It's slightly, I don't know if you could tell, but it looks slightly more rosy. It's a very slight difference. My hair too is kind of creating a shadow. All right, there we go. So now I'm going to, so in the Sheglam, I'm going to take the darker purple, which is this one. It's very powdery. and this side. Go into the outer corner. Got some artificial lighting going. And I think I'm gonna do like a halo eye. So I'm gonna do that also on the inner portion of the lid. All right, so I have another clean one. It's just a little stained, but we're gonna go into the Huda one, into this darker purple. Do the same thing over here. This one goes on, I feel like, more pastel than this one, but it's such a slight variation. All right, I know I keep playing with the lights, but I'm just trying to get it as most natural looking as possible so we can really have an accurate vibe of what's going on my eyes. So this is so far the Sheglam side, and this is the Huda side, and they look pretty similar. The shade that I'm most intrigued about trying are those marble shades, and so we're gonna go in with that next. In the Sheglam palette, it's called Lavender, and it has that Super Shock like formula that I know Sheglam for, that I love so much. It's just very bouncy and squishy. All right, so now we're gonna try the same shade in the Huda palette and bring that over here. It feels a little bit more, it's definitely drier, it's not squishy. And it appears to have just the slightest bit more opacity to it, because the one from Sheglam, just because I think how thin their formula is, it can be really used as a topper. So I'm just gonna build this one up just a tad more, and I think they're pretty close to matching. The next shade I want to go into is in the Sheglam one. It's called Petal, and put that on my inner corner. And that's more of a crumbly shadow. Very metallic, very pretty. All right, so I'm going to use the same brush, just cleaning it off and going into the Huda palette and using this shade here, which I believe is what Petal is imitating. They look exactly the same. I put a little too much over here, so I'm gonna go into the Sheglam and bring just a touch more over to the other side. I'm just gonna touch them to kind of get a feel for the texture and see if they're similar in that as well. And they are. I think the Huda palette is just a touch drier, but overall it's the same color, the same look. Actually, I think the darker shade in the Sheglam one has a little bit more variance, so that it actually provides just a touch more depth. My dogs are barking. All right, so I'm not gonna put anything on my lower lash line. No, I'm gonna lie. I'm not. You know what? I'm actually gonna put this pink shade on the lower lash line on both sides, just to kind of use another shade. Okay, that looks nice. I'm gonna clean the brush a little bit, and then I'm gonna go into the Sheglam, and I believe that shade in here is this one, and it's called Tangerine. It has a squishy texture to it. We're gonna put our eyebrows on and put some mascara on and come right back and I'll show you the final look. All right, so this is the final look, and I would definitely say that they're very, very comparable, and I would not purchase, even though this is old and half of you guys probably already have this, but if you don't have this, I would not go and purchase the Huda one. You could just get the Sheglam one. I think I paid like $25 for this, and the Sheglam one with the coupon codes that they always have on their site, I think I ended up getting this for $4.25, and you can get the exact same look, the same shifts. Yeah, it's a good palette. I don't see why anybody would need to jump out and purchase this. I even feel silly that I have both of them at this point. I'm gonna keep it because I spent the money on it, but honestly the Sheglam one is just as good. And man, that was crazy. I knew it was gonna be close because Sheglam does have such good quality, but man, I didn't expect it to be this on point. So yeah, let me know if you like this video. Give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And yeah, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel. It would really help me out. And until next time, love you guys. Bye.